Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back here again. To be honest, I genuinely don't know where the time has gone, because it feels like it was only yesterday we were launching this Allianz Football League. But we're here today to preview the Division 1 and Division 2 finals of the Allianz Football Leagues. And once again, we're coming live from Croke and we're broadcasting around the globe via the great technology that is Facebook Live. And I want to say hello to everyone who is tuned in on Facebook Live. And we've been doing the social media live broadcast for a couple of years now. And a couple of things that really strike me about it. A is the amount of people who are tuned in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon just to hear what the lads have to say, whether it be managers or footballers. And the other thing is the amount of people, just the various locations they are around the world. So wherever you're watching or listening to us from around the world, get in touch. I have the iPad here, and just leave a comment, and if you have a question for the lads, even better again. And we're also offering, for the best questions, we've got 2 pairs of tickets for the football finals here at the weekend. So the best questions will get a pair of tickets each. So I'm sure there's going to be a great crowd here next Sunday. So if you want to get in touch with the questions via the Facebook or on Twitter as well, just use that hashtag Allianz Leagues, and we'll put those questions to the lads a little bit later on. Now, I'm not sure about you guys here, but I'm still buzzing after yesterday. An absolutely incredible day. And for me, at least, one of the best days, I think, in the history of the Allianz League football competitions. I was working on Sunday Sport and RT Radio 1 yesterday with my co-host Jackie Hurley. And if you're not familiar with the show, we basically go around to the various grounds, get updates from the reporters, the commentators, the big talking points as they happen. And it was just an absolutely mental day. It was just crazy. So many twists, turns, and it wasn't just the first division. It was, the top and bottom of Division 1, the same with Division 2 and Division 3. It was just one of those days. And I think, in the history of the competition, one of the most dramatic ever. So we're hoping we can get a bit more of that drama here at the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So many, I suppose, big talking points as well from the weekend. At one stage yesterday, I think we had Monaghan and Donegal in the final. So we were certainly saying that on the radio, so sorry for doubting the Dubs and the Kerry lads down the back, but that's just the way it was. I think some of the other takeaways from this year's divisional games, well done to Galway and Kildare. They'll both feel that they're back where they belong, back with the big boys. And for me, the team of the year was Louth. They were just so consistent all year, grabbed so many headlines, but I wonder, in some ways, were they were kind of nearly undone yesterday by Tipperary in that amazing comeback up in Armagh. And I think we've as well been talking about, the Davy factor in hurling all spring long. Well, what about the Banty factor? Because Wexford on the march in the football as well, and I think they could do pretty well this year in Leinster. So we'll wait and see. We're going to meet the lads. Looking forward to meeting them, all 4 of them from the top 2 divisions as we preview the finals. But before all that, we're going to hear from our very good sponsors who've been very loyal to this competition over the years, and that's Damien O'Neill from Allianz Ireland. So round of applause for Damien, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Darren. A very, very positive introduction, and I want to maintain that positivity if I can. I'm here to do 2 very important things. I'm here, first of all, to welcome all of you to this preview of the Allianz League's finals for Division 1 and 2. And I'm also here to express our sincere gratitude to a number of people as well. My first thanks obviously goes to the 4 guys that we're going to be talking to in a few moments, and that's from Dublin, Philly McMahon, and there's Kerry's Shane Enright, and thanks Shane for travelling a hell of a distance, as did Shane Walsh from Galway to be here with us this morning. And I'm also particularly interested in hearing what Eoin Doyle has to say to us, because Eoin comes from my own fair county, Kildare, and I should be completely neutral in terms of supporting teams, but gosh, I'm really looking forward to this weekend and seeing Kildare come through. This Allianz Leagues has been fantastic. Dara has just given some small insights into it, but it's been absolutely nail-biting, a fantastic competition. And most people, when they think about a winter league, were keenly aware of cold nights and soft ground. Has that been an inhibitor in any way this year? No, it has not. This has been a fantastic competition. In football, we're here to acknowledge today, but also in hurling. And as I said, no one could have anticipated how yesterday was going to turn out. and right up to the last heart-stopping moment. And you know, that's hurling and football at its absolute best. And when I go back to what I'm here to do this morning, I want to thank everybody involved in that. I want to thank the players. I want to thank the managers. I want to thank the GAA, because what we're witnessing in terms of this vibrant, living part of our culture is fantastic. So to be associated with it, as I am from Allianz, and to have been associated with it for 25 years, it has been a real thrill for us, an absolute thrill for us. And I can say, on behalf of all of my colleagues at Allianz, that we are as committed today to this competition as we were 25 years ago when we first signed our first engagement with Croke Park. So it's been terrific. Again, going back on thanks, I have to, and I'm not saying this in any way to try and blow smoke at you. Guys, members of the media, you do a fantastic job. And with heartfelt gratitude, I want to thank you. Your words and your pictures are just terrific, because not everybody can be actually at a match. Now, the GAA have this wonderful statement of nothing beats being there. I've said it before. When we get to see your images and read your words, it comes pretty damn close. And sincerely, for the last 25 years, I have watched and I have read what you have produced, and it has been truly, truly magnificent. So what's happening on the field of play is fantastic, but that commitment, that passion is met in equal manner with what you guys do. And so a heartfelt thank you from Allianz for what you do and the absolute vibrancy that you bring to these games. I want to do a personal thanks today. I'm losing two colleagues who have worked with me for more or less all of the last 25 years in terms of what Allianz has brought to these games. And one of those people is watching today on Facebook. Her name is Jackie Entwistle, and she would have helped us from a Northern Ireland perspective to become good partners to the GAA in bringing these games out. My other colleague is Linda Sheehy. Linda is with me today and has been perhaps for virtually every one of the Allianz League events that we've held over the years. And I am deeply, deeply appreciative of what Jackie and Linda have both brought to what Allianz has done over the years. And so I'd like to make a heartfelt thank you to both of them on this occasion. And Linda and Jackie remind me of the thousands and thousands of other people who don't unfortunately get to go in front of camera or front of house, but who are active participants and who make this part of our living culture so, so wonderful. So listen guys, we're here not to hear me banging on. I want to acknowledge that we have four great players to talk to. I'm really looking forward to their insights. And as we have done over many, many occasions here together, it's great to hear what the players have to say. It's great to hear what the managers have to say in anticipation of the weekend's activity. And I'm certainly looking forward to what our guests have to say today, but I am in particular looking forward to this coming weekend. It's a real, real pleasure to be a part of this fantastic tradition. And yes, I'm from a commercial entity, and yes, we're a sponsor. But I'd like to think that here in Croke Park, we have put down very strong friendship roots over the years. And I'd like to conclude by acknowledging the wonderful support and friendship that we're shown from the team here in Croke Park, who are absolutely fantastic in terms of the promotion of these games. So, really, I'm stepping down, as you can hear, total positivity. Guys, again, sincere thanks. This is a day for the media. It's also a day for people on Facebook Live. And by the way, welcome to you too for joining us this morning. So, without any further ado, I'd like to...
Questions coming into us on Twitter and on Facebook Live. I suppose I'm just intrigued, first of all, Shane, with yourself. On your way to the bus, or getting the bus into Clarny yesterday, did you think you'd be here in Croke Park this morning, addressing the media and looking forward to a Division 1 football final?
I suppose we weren't so sure. We knew going into the game that there was 7 teams still playing for something. It was a very competitive league. We knew the results had to go our way, but we kind of worried about our own results. And then after that, we didn't know, I suppose, maybe 10 minutes after the game, we actually qualified for a final.
Yeah.
But it shows how close it was this year, that every team, we could have actually gone down if things had gone against us and we were John scored.
If I'd gone the other way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we're delighted to be back in the Allianz League final. and hopefully there's good performance in us.
Yeah, and do you know when during the game were you aware at all that when things were going well and you were keeping that scoreboard ticking over? Were you aware that this is actually going well? We're in with a shout here. Did that enter the minds at any stage?
No, like I said, look, we worried about the result, that was it, and doing our part of the job. And then after that, we'd worry about the rest of the games. So, like I said, we didn't find out until afterwards. There was no kind of information coming on. It was just win the game ourselves. That was it.
And does it feel good that it's Dublin again?
It's a good rivalry now. So look, it should be a good game. I think a lot of the fans are looking forward to it. So.
Yeah. Philly, incredible day yesterday as well for you guys. At one stage, 5-6 points down against Monaghan. People thought you were gone. That was the end of your reign as league champions. What were the emotions like up there yesterday?
Yeah, the atmosphere was great in Clones. I suppose the word that stuck out in this group of players, this group of Dublin players this year, is the character we've shown in the tie games. So being 3 points down and coming back to win by 3 was all about character. And the lads that came off the bench were excellent, and the new lads that have been loaded this year have been excellent. So we were just delighted to get the result in the end.
Yeah, a lot of hard work as well there, Philly, wasn't there?
Yeah, look, we've had good battles with Monaghan, and I suppose the great thing about the Allianz League this year is that all the games have been tough, and they've all been tight, and till the last day we didn't know who was in the final, so it's been great, and yeah, we're looking forward to the game this week.
Yeah, and what about our two lads from Division 2, Shane and Eoin? We'll start with you, Eoin, captain at Kildare. Things didn't go well for you yesterday. You let the tribesmen back in, but how big a deal is it for you to be in this Division 2 final, but also, I suppose more importantly, be promoted and be in with the big boys again next season?
Yeah, I suppose I think you hit the nail on the head there. Promotion was probably the biggest thing to come from it all. Playing in the league final on Sunday would be great, and another good game to look forward to. Another tough challenge, but I think promotion and more than Galway was the biggest thing to look from it. And we got over the line against Clare, which is an early game and probably not our best performance, but it was kind of just a relief to get over the line and to get back up to Division 1, definitely, yeah. Yeah,
you're getting a bit of stick here on Facebook Live and on Twitter from Meath people. They're saying you put out your B team against Galway yesterday. I know the man beside you probably said there's no easy game at this level, but it wasn't easy for them yesterday, was it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we had any B team out. We had a very, very strong team out. I think that was very evident in the performance that was put in, and we were, in the closing parts of that game, we probably had a chance to draw level, and we just kind of missed the final execution of the shot. So, I think evidence in the performance that we put in, that we had a very, very strong team out, and we just kind of unlucky to be bet by a good Galway side on the day.
Yeah. How important is it for you, Shay? Because it's been a while since Galway were back in Division 1. Is it a big deal for the county?
It is, I suppose, for supporters anyways, and everyone's looking forward to seeing games against Kerry and against Dublin, so I think that's what everyone's looking forward to next year. But said at the start of the league campaign it was try and get promoted, but do consistently. We were the last few years we hadn't been consistent in our performances, and I suppose this year it was nice to reflect back that we only lost one game and it was only by a point, and it was a good league campaign for Galway itself.
Yeah, and I'm sure it breeds a bit of confidence as well, does it, going on this run?
It does, I suppose. I suppose the camp at the moment is very positive. Everyone is kind of working off the same hymn sheet. So that's I suppose the most important thing, that everyone's buying into what Kevin and the lads have put in place for us. Kevin has put the structures there, and everyone is just trying to buy into it. And the lads added into the panel as well has made a big difference. Army coming back, and Mikey, and the other 21s and the Kerfin lads. Galway football's in a good place at the moment. It's just everyone's very positive.
Mm-hmm. And the confidence must be high as well for you, Owen, because this is your second, successive promotion. And did you think you'd come flying through up the ranks as quick as you did under Keane?
I suppose it's not something that we kind of spoke about or talked about on like that. Last year we had to get out of Division 3 and we done that, and then this year we were focusing on game by game, and we got off to a good start winning the first 2 games. I think that kind of gives you that bit of a platform then to push on from and to keep going with them. So luckily enough, like I said, we got over the line then, but no, it's definitely good to be back up there anyway, definitely.
Yeah. The Division 1 final, lads, you two, you're no strangers. It's a repeat of last year's final, and you've met often enough as well in the championship, and that game in Tralee as well, an absolute thriller this year. Is it going to be as tight as it was down in Tralee, Philly?
Yeah, I've no doubt that it will be. Dublin Kerry games are always tight, so I suppose it's going to be atmosphere by 2 in terms of what happened in Tralee. The atmosphere was great. The town was buzzing. Croke Park will be no different come Sunday.
Would it be nice to end this unbeaten record at the stage that is Croke Park?
To be obviously, it would be great, yeah. But look, I suppose we'll take the game on its own merits. It's 70 minutes of football. The games have gone before. There's no point thinking about them. We know if we perform well, we'll be with a chance. But look, Dublin have set the bar so high over the last 2 years, and they've gone on this unbeaten record to show us how strong they are, and they'll be tough enough to crack, especially in Croke Park.
Yeah. Do you feel you left it after you done in Tralee?
We had chances to win the game, but I suppose look, they had chances too. We had a free left hand that we turned over. It was probably our own fault, yeah. But look, they come strong always at the end, you know, and they're a real good team and they're very hard to beat, and that's why they've got this unbeatable record, you know.
Yeah. There's a question here for Christy Hogan, and maybe for the two of you guys. With Kerry and Dublin meeting again next weekend, is this familiarity, is it breeding a bit of contempt at all, do you think, Billy?
Look, I carried down in Tralee, gave her everything, and we definitely felt that. And they've set a stall out this Allianz League to do well in it. And we're only back from, you know, we went away and all this at the start of the year, and we were on catch-up mode with the rest of the team. So, you know, we've always had good rivalry, and it's good for the fans, it's good for GAA in total. So it's is there content there? I don't know. You have to ask the Kerry man beside me.
Well,
not my end.
No, I don't think so really. Look, we've taken the league to blood a few new players as well, the likes of Jack Barry's in the midfield, Kevin McCarthy, and that's what you need from a league, like.
yeah.
I suppose, like, so you've a lot of different players, like Billy said there, like, they blooded some players too, like, so it's like there's a lot more different players that were there in Championship last year. So I suppose it's, you know, look, there's, I suppose it's a great rivalry, really, like, you know, and we're kind of looking forward to it again. It's great to test yourself against the best teams, and Dublin obviously have like I said, set the bar, so it's great to get another chance of beating them.
There's a good few questions coming in here about one Colin Cooper. Have you seen any sign of him turning up for training yet, or are we going to see him make an appearance on Sunday?
To be honest, I think he's taking a well-earned break at the moment, and we haven't heard too much, so hopefully he's down for another year.
Yeah. What about the two lads from Kildare and Galway who were here with us? In terms of obviously promotion, I'm sure was a priority, but would a Division 2 title be? What does that mean to either of you? Don't go. Shane.
Look, it's a final in Croke Park. They don't come around every day, like, and Joe, we've seen that over the last couple of years. It took us 8 years to win another kind of title. Like, Joe, nobody in Galway would say it would have went that long. So, Joe, look, it's a final. It's on the day, as Shane was saying there, it's 70 minutes of football. So, look, we'll give it everything we have. It's always nice when there's a trophy on the table to go for it. And, Joe, we will go for it, and as the same as Kildare will.
And you don't win in Croke Park too often, Shane. You probably haven't won in Croke Park, have you? With the senior team.
No, we'll leave that one out.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, no. Look, I said that's history itself. But look, I said, hopefully for Galway, anyways, we'll come out with the results on Sunday.
Yeah. And what about yourself, Eoin? Is that title? Is that how important is that for you to kind of go up as champions?
Yeah, definitely. You know, you want to be winning any sort of silverware that's up for grabs, and it's something that we didn't do in our league final last year. So, yeah, absolutely. You know, we haven't had too much silverware come back to the county in recent years, in the last number of years actually. So, you know, when it's trophy up for grabs, you definitely going all out to win it, and it's going to be a good game to look forward to.
Here's one for all of you guys. It's from Everett, and he's just wondering: is it time to combine the league and championship into one? So, you know, the league has been such a success on so many levels. I think throughout the year in all the divisions, and we've had the ongoing debate with the championship. There's an awful lot of talk that maybe, you know, the National League is the structure to take the championship forward. Any thoughts on that? Clearly?
I'm the type of player that actually I don't actually care about it.
No, just want to go out and do
just
it.
go out and play football, you know.
Yeah.
I couldn't care if there was complete restructure of the championship or it was left the way it was.
But as a player now, did you enjoy the league in the last 9 weeks? The games on a regular basis, you know, getting out there on a regular basis, playing, you know, teams of similar ability to yourselves. That must have been enjoyable as a player, was it?
Yeah, it was. You know, playing the games week in, week out is definitely something that I liked. Having too much of a gap in between it it's just too much to think about. Like, you just want to go out and play football each week, and I suppose playing games over training is what players like. So the Allianz League this year was really competitive, and I'm sure it was a good spectacle for all the fans, and so it was definitely a positive.
Yeah. Shane, do you think the league would make a good championship?
It has its perks, like Joe, but it tests the squad depth of a lot of teams. Like Joe said, Kerry's, Dublin's, and in fairness, I think between ourselves and Kildare as well, our panels are getting stronger. Like, but it's just, you're looking at the other side of the tables, would those teams agree to you? Because if you pick up knocks during the league, like, it's very hard in the space of 2 weeks or a week, to refresh your panels and that. Like, but there is, like, I think every structure you put in place is going to have its flaws. Like, so I don't know. I just always try to keep all of those kind of things then to voice an opinion, because you could voice an opinion, you could be shot down straight away. So.
Okay, so the message from Galway is you don't want to be shut down. What about yourself, Shane? Are you?
We're similar to that. Look, we enjoy playing into that, the Allianz League. Look, like I said, it's great to block players. The problem we probably have is the big break between the league final and the championship.
Is it 9 or 10 weeks?
So
this year?
we've got 9 or 10 weeks to a Munster semi-final. So that's a long time to be playing without games and be training hard. Yeah, exactly. So that's probably what we'd be giving all about, really.
Okay, and just the final word on this one from yourself, Eoin.
Yeah, I think just as being said, I think the gap not only in between league and championship is something that maybe could be looked at, but sometimes in between championship games as well. Maybe there's a bit too much of a gap there, and that's the one good thing about the Allianz leagues as well, is that you're week on week, but maybe get a week off then, and you go again for another 2 games. That's definitely enjoyable. You know, you're always kind of kept on your toes, and you've always have a game to look forward to. So that's definitely a massive positive that I found with the league.
Yeah, another one that keeps popping up here, guys, is the black card, and I suppose we saw Diarmid get the line. Yes, do you think there's been any more consistency with the black card and the way it's been employed this year, Billy?
Jeez, I think we've talked about this too much.
You're tired of it, are you?
It's always the heat of the topic, alright. Look, it's I didn't see Diarmid's black card the weekend, but I suppose it comes back to consistency, you know. How the referee that split second can make a decision between a yellow and a red, a yellow and a black is very hard, and they're doing their best they can. So I'm sure if you asked every player in the county with the black card, they'd probably have a similar answer, but I don't give you that one today.
Okay. There's actually a question here, just in terms of how serious you take the league. It's come in from Paul Cawley, and he reckons that everyone seems to be going, for the big prizes, and he just wondered, does the preparation now for the league, does it compare fairly with the championship? Is there much difference between the two ones? What about down in Kerry, Shane, in terms of your preparation levels? Is it as much going into the league as there is in the championship?
Yeah, we've kind of set our style to do well in the league over the last number of years. I suppose, obviously, like I said, you've got such a break going into championship, so you've got maybe 8 or 10 weeks where you can actually, it's like a second pre-season. There's a lot of work done towards championship, whereas you're training hard, I suppose, in between the league games. But yeah, we set our style to do well in the Allianz League this year, so thankfully we're in fine this way.
Yeah. What about you guys down in Division 2? Obviously, preparations wise and the effort that goes in.
Yeah, I don't think, just like Shane said, I don't think it's any different for us anyway. Again, it's a great opportunity to get good quality games in. So we definitely take it very serious, and they're good challenging games to get. So we all look forward to them anyway, and put in full effort to be getting results every weekend. I don't think any team goes out not to get a result, and teams are putting in what they need to get that result.
A couple of last questions here, just on the social media. One for you, Philly. It's from Catherine Lloyd. Can the Dubs keep up this great record and not lose to Kerry at the weekend?
I suppose, look, we're going out to play our style of football. That's all we can control. We can't control what Kerry are going to do on the day, so it depends on what they bring to the game as well. So, look, we don't intend to just go out and because we're going out to perform and get build on I suppose what we were poor at last week or Sunday against Monaghan. So we're just building the blocks, and hopefully we can get a collective performance to get the byproduct, which is the result on Sunday. Yeah,
Dylan Arkin has a question for you here, Eoin. Can you ask Eoin about Kildare? What are your hopes now that you've secured promotion? What do you want to do for the rest of the season?
I suppose Sunday, we spoke about already, but going past that, then I suppose you're preparing for championship. We've got I think we've got an 8-week gap in between there. So what you're looking for, you're looking to be competitive in every game that you're playing, go out to get the result that you're preparing for. Where that takes you then is, please God, it would lead you to semi-finals and finals and whatnot. But that's what you're looking for. I think that's what every team is looking for. So just because you want that doesn't mean you're going to get it. Hard work and sacrifice will hopefully get you there. So that's definitely what we'll be looking for going forward.
Okay, well, we're going to end it on that, lads. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. We're going to let the members of the media loose on you here now, and make sure you give them good answers. Good luck at the weekend. I know it's a short turnaround, but ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the two Shanes, and we've Eoin and Philly as well. So well done, lads. And before I let you go, we're going to give out our tickets. We have 2 pairs of tickets here for the finals of the weekend. And on Twitter, I'm going to pick one from Twitter and one from Facebook. As you see, my hands are full here today, as well as talking to the lads, keeping an eye on everything coming in. But we're going to give the Twitter tickets to Paul Cawley, and we are going to give the Facebook ones. Where is he here? Hey, bear with me. We have Dylan Narkin. So well done to you guys. Enjoy the match of the weekend, and hope you get on well with your teams. Remember, the finals here in Croke Park next Saturday. At the Division 4 and Division 3 matches on Saturday, and then the big ones on Sunday at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Galway against Kildare and Dublin against Kerry. Thanks again to the lads. See you next time, guys. Thank you.